Most people enter school believing it will change their life, that if they stay long enough, follow the rules, pass the exams, something will happen for them. But school doesn't create stability, it multiplies it. Which means two people can sit in the same classroom, hear the same lessons, graduate the same day, and live with completely different futures. Not because one was smarter, but because systems don't rescue you, they amplify what you bring in. Most people were taught a simple story early in life: go to school, study hard, life will sort itself out. That belief usually don't come from personal experience. It usually comes from survival logic. Parents needed something stable to promise their children in an unstable world. School became a symbol, a psychological anchor, a place where effort felt guaranteed to turn into outcomes. And because the promise feels humane, we rarely question it. But comforting beliefs are not always accurate ones. Schools are not neutral environments, they are stability machines. They reward routine, predictability, emotional regulation, delayed gratification, authority compliance, long attention spans. These are not academic skills, these are home-installed skills. This is where institutional gravity appears. Children from stable households arrive already aligned with the system. With culture of fixed bedtimes, quiet study spaces, parents who understand deadlines, emotional safety that allows focus, adults who speak the language of institutions. School feels natural to them. For children from unstable environments, noise replaces quiet, stress replaces focus, responsibility replaces childhood, and authority feels threatening, not supportive. School doesn't punish them intentionally, it simply doesn't slow down for misalignment. This is compounding advantage. Early stability leads to better performance leads to better confidence leads to more opportunity, and the more opportunity leads to wider margin for error. Stability earns premiums everywhere. Teachers give more grace, mistakes are interpreted as potential, curiosity is rewarded, not corrected. Intelligence alone does not create leverage, alignment does. What's interesting is that this pattern was noticed long before modern schools existed, long before capitalism, long before grades. Humans notice something unsettling. Once advantage starts, it tends to grow the system it exists in, and once disadvantage sets in, it tends to shrink that system. Not because people are evil, but because systems follow momentum. Farming societies noticed it, trading societies noticed it, empires noticed it. Schools simply formalized it. There's a line in scripture that captures this in one sentence: to those who have, more is given. From those who have not, even what they have is taken. Not as punishments, as consequence. It's not moral statement, it's a systems statement. When capacity exists, systems add more load. And when capacity is missing, systems strip margin. I can tell that these more loads are nothing but opportunities and advantages. School operates the same way. This difference doesn't start in university, it starts in childhood. Talk about toys. Wealthy families buy toys that simulate systems. Puzzles, kits, logic games, instruments. While poor families buy toys that distract or soothe. Neither is immoral. One builds cognition, one manages stress. And talk about vacations. Some families vacation to expose children. Museums, new cities, new cultures. Others vacation to recover. Talk about hobbies. Structured sports for wealthy kids, music lessons, coding clubs. These teach delayed gratification, hierarchy, and feedback loops. Other children become adults early. Their hobby is responsibility. By the time school begins, the gap already exists. School doesn't create it. School multiplies it. Universities love this phrase: you must unlearn what you know to relearn it properly. In theory, this is noble. In practice, something undesirable happens. Students unlearn family survival strategies, street intelligence, improvised problem solving, hypervigilance, emotional sensitivity, but they are never fully taught how to replace them. Why? Because the university assumes a stable home system will hold the students steady. For some students, that system exists. For others, it doesn't. So what happens? During lectures or immediately after, their upbringing pulls them back. Stress responses return. Old instincts activate. The system quietly wins. Education pauses at the classroom door. Life resumes in the hallway. This is not about blaming school. School does what systems do. It multiplies. The mistake is entering systems hoping they will save you. Once you understand what systems amplify, you stop asking them for rescue. You prepare. You build structure before credentials, stability before ambition, capacity before competition. Because the goal isn't to reject school, it's to enter it prepared. And once you do that, the system that once ignored you can finally work in your favor. The preparations may be invisible, but systems notice it immediately.